And hello, everybody. This is Chris from the Stewart Buzz. Today we have Jen, and Jen is the owner of Harborware, the amazing T-shirt store in downtown Stewart. Say hi, Jen.
Hello.
All right, that was pretty good. Not bad. So Jen is preoccupied on her telephone right now. That was one of our podcasts before. You know, people that can't get away from their
That's not me. I'm
Wi-Fi.
looking up something good.
So Jen is very much like an alien hunter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have the people who follow Bigfoot and people who follow aliens and people who follow nobody. You know, Jen is one of those alien type people, and she thinks she sees aliens all the time.
Yes.
And they come and visit her. One of them lives with her.
Yes.
His name is
JB.
Yes, his name is JB. He is an alien. He is not from this world.
He's an Earth angel.
Yeah, he's an Earth angel, all right.
Yes.
All right. So, Jen, did you ever see an unidentified flying object? Now, mind you, an unidentified flying object has nothing to do with little Martians. You know, it's just unidentified. It's not identified. That's why they call it unidentified, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen one of those?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Yes.
What kind of answer is that?
Because if you can't identify it, right, then yes.
But that means that you
Yeah.
saw an unidentified flying object. And where was this? And what did it look like? Tell me about this. First, tell me about your store and the T-shirts.
The T-shirts are fabulous. They are 100% cotton, pre-shrunk, no cheap.
Pre-shrunk. Who shrunk them?
Little people.
Little people go around shrinking the shirts
So that you
overnight.
don't have to.
So you do not have to.
That's right.
All right. Tell me about the aliens.
Okay.
Tell me about the...
There's an alien exhibit right now, and it is at the Elliott Museum. And we're going to go.
Okay. Very cool. And what is at this...
They have a carcass of an alien.
they have a carcass.
Yes. They have a carcass of an alien.
They have a carcass of an alien. Okay.
Yes.
How do you know? Like really right now? Really? Like,
It's a museum. They are not going to lie.
oh, just like the place across the street that said they had an alligator exhibit. So we went to the alligator
What place?
exhibit, the oceanic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we went there because we wanted to see the alligators. And so when we went there, luckily one of the girls frequents our shop, and she says, "Oh, hey, Chris, how you doing?" And I said, "Hi, we're here to see the alligators." She goes, "Oh, we don't have any." I'm like, "It says on that big sign that you have an alligator exhibit." And she said, "That is true, we do, but they're not alive. There is just information about them." Now, what the hell kind of exhibit is that? You don't have an exhibit, like seriously right now? Now, so it's an alligator exhibit with no alligators. Does that sound right to you?
I wonder why they didn't have an alligator.
I was pissed.
It's so easy to get one.
I'm in downtown. I mean, I'm in South Florida, and I have not seen an alligator since I moved here.
Really?
I mean, Kaylee has
We're
one,
all-
and they nickname it Al Capone. But anyway, you have an alien both living in your house and a carcass of one in the museum.
Yes. And
So-
there is supposed to be all kinds of truth there at this museum.
Truth?
Yes, truth.
No false.
No false.
Okay,
It's going to
so-
teach us about it sheds light on what has been hidden in the shadows and covered up by our government. Doo-doo-doo.
Covered up by the government?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Elliott Museum
Yeah.
is a museum in Stewart.
Yes. And they have
It has all the answers right now.
has all the
All the answers that nobody can give us
We're
since the
going.
beginning of time. And I love that. I love that about the Elliott Museum.
It says they have compelling evidence.
Okay, and we get to see the carcass of an alien.
I hope so.
Now, does it say that we can get to see?
No, I made that up. was just assuming that they got
Can't make up that.
Yeah. I
We're
just
here
figured
telling
if they had a UFO, they
200,000
definitely had
people that there's a
carcass.
carcass of an alien. They're going to go there. Where's the carcass of an alien? Like I said, where's the alligator?
There's
They're
going to
to
be
say there is
something
none.
that's going to say something about an alien.
No shit. It's an alien. It's a museum of that. So what do they show?
They're going to have
At this-
definitely a UFO for sure.
So they're going to have an unidentified flying object in the Elliott Museum.
Yes,
It's there.
it's there.
It's not a replica of one.
I don't believe so. I think this is real. They stole it from the government.
So,
Maybe it's on loan. It's on loan to educate us.
so Donald J. Trump, which stands for John Trump, Donald John Trump, lent the Elliott Museum
Yeah.
a UFO.
In change for a Saudi Arabian plane.
That's right. That's right. So, what made you so interested?
Because when you drive by,
You know,
there's
let me answer that.
of aliens hanging out of the whole building. It's like got half of a space thing crashed into the side of the building. Yeah,
It's not real.
I know, but it looks like it is, and it looks very interesting and makes you want to go inside and see the real one. Plus, there's a big tiki bar right to the left of it.
No doubt. That's the answer. My question to you is I was coming up to the question before you answered it.
Yeah.
What made you interested in this whole thing of aliens? Like, I'm sure you just didn't get interested in when the drones were around. It must have been before that as well.
Yes, aliens.
Go ahead.
They're
Keep on going.
Interesting.
It's
They are
definitely a little yellow bus special.
interesting, and I just want to meet one very bad and go in its spaceship and leave with
Well, what happens if I'm an alien?
You could be.
But then you already met me. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You could be because you eat like an alien, like have healthy stuff.
Now, I don't want anybody confusing this with the illegal aliens, okay? This is not what we're talking about. We're
Trump
talking
is going to
about
come pick you up.
we're talking about aliens from another galaxy. No, all joking aside.
Yeah.
Do you believe there are other universes?
Yes.
Do you believe that there are other entities?
Yes.
Calm down.
Yes.
Take a hit of your vape. So calm down. And so other entities that don't necessarily have to look like us, but they're living beings. They think, they breathe, they do all that. Do you think there's more than us in the world?
I do.
Okay. And do you understand who God is?
Yes. I believe in God.
Oh, I believe in him. I just don't understand it. I mean, think about this. All the blueprint, you, I, lizards, cats, dogs, cows, giraffes, they all have intestines. They all have the same blueprint of how to live. They all have a heart. They all have a brain, some bigger than others.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Obviously.
But they all have the same blueprint. Do you think the aliens have a similar blueprint to what we have?
Yes, similar.
And what do you think is different?
I don't think
With your
I
expertise,
think they eat food like McDonald's and stuff. I think they eat like vegetables. I don't even know if they have to eat, really. They might not.
they have to eat. Everything has to
No.
eat or drink water.
No, it's an alien. It might not. It might just plug in with its tail or something.
No, that's Tesla. Tesla does that.
People
Tesla's making robots.
don't.
So I was on the conversation this morning, about everything going robotic. So we went to Publix yesterday, and I said to Jeannie, I said, listen, okay, so what, you want to pay here? She goes, no, it's only credit cards. I'm like, really? You got 7 credit card machines. You got one lady watching those 7. And then you got one lady about 5 aisles down with about 10 people in line that takes cash. They're forcing you to use credit. It's going to be a cashless society. That's my prediction, is a cashless society. What is your take on that?
I don't like it. But I think you're right. I think it's going to be cashless too. I think even all those small jobs are going to be no more.
There's a microphone in front of you, so you know that.
All the small jobs are going to be gone.
Oh, so that means your job is going to disappear?
No, because I'm the owner.
I know, but you have a small job. You only work like 2 hours a day.
That's not true.
How many hours is that?
I'm here every day
Hold on.
from 10 until 4.
You can't even say that. Your
Just
spirit.
because I'm not here
Your spirit is.
working,
Right.
see me, doesn't mean
Right.
I'm not sitting at
Right.
home slaving to
What-
do the
what are
very
you-
best
what are-
T-shirts that I can possibly.
That's right. When you leave here, what do you do?
Well, today, since you asked, we joined the Ocean Club at the Marriott.
The Ocean Club.
So we will be going there this afternoon.
What is-
Shout out to the Marriott IRP. Whoop whoop.
What is an Ocean Club, and what does an Ocean Club do other than take you to the ocean?
We're gonna go swimming
In the ocean?
play. Yeah, we can go in the ocean.
There's no ocean over by Marriott.
Yes, there is.
What, being at Bathtub Beach?
Yeah, it's before Bathtub Beach. There's the Marriott. They have the regular building, and then they have the beach building. So you can go to that bar. You can go out there.
Wait.
They'll put a chair for us,
we're getting
umbrella.
facts here. Did you say go to the bar?
Yeah, there's a bar there. Good Bloody Marys as well. Just FYI, Eric says so.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know.
No.
No. So, aliens,
Aliens.
they exist.
Us.
They found proof on Mars that they have a machine on Mars that travels Mars. It goes around. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So they crush the specimens, and then they take these specimens, and those specimens come back to us, not via FedEx or anything like that, or Amazon, but just through a computer. That's what happens, and they can dissect what each molecule is, and they came to the conclusion that there was once life on Mars, similar to life here, and that it was destroyed. And they have scientific proof in the soil that the planet must have been destroyed by a nuclear disaster. Do you think the same fate is headed towards our planet?
Yes,
A woman of many words.
I do.
Why do you?
Because God's going to come back someday and throw a rock right at us.
Okay.
I really do think that, that's how, remember, that's what happened a long time ago to the dinosaurs.
You're not kidding, but I don't think it was a nuclear disaster.
No, we got hit with like a meteor.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's what you're asking.
But
It could happen again. Why couldn't it?
it has.
We've intercepted some and blown them up.
You're watching a little too much TV.
No.
That's what I'm thinking. So when did that happen?
What? Blew up some? That's time.
Oh,
You don't think they're protecting us?
who's protecting us?
The government.
Wait, you're saying the government?
I want to make you guys laugh.
No. So we want this factual.
No.
So here we go. Did you lose something?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Yeah, right. All right,
I have
good.
to go soon.
No, you can't go yet. So we already found out about the aliens.
Yes. JB is an alien. If you want to see an alien, you can come to my store after 1 o'clock.
Oh, see, that's a good gimmick. If you would like to see an alien,
Yes.
go to Harborware
Yes.
after 1 o'clock. The dude's wearing glasses.
Yeah. He has a beard. He looks like
It's not
one
a
of
real
us.
beard.
It's true.
It's zippered on. All you have to do is unzip it, and all of a sudden you will see the face of an alien.
These are facts.
That's true. He's part of the Elliott Museum
Yeah.
exhibit.
They let him out to come work at my store. We have a connection. That's why I'm giving them a plug right now.
So that's true.
Yeah.
But seriously,
Seriously.
do you believe that well, let me ask you a question. So we said that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons. You know about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what gives us the right to tell Iran that they cannot have nuclear weapons when we do?
What? That's so complex right now.
I just want the answer.
Prepared for that.
I just want the
I thought
answer.
this was going to be about aliens.
I just want the answer. Why is it okay that we have nuclear weapons, that North Korea has nuclear weapons, that Putin has nuclear weapons, but Iran's not allowed, you're not allowed? Who the hell are we to control another country?
I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more research on that and get back to you on part 2.
But it's a fact, you know.
Okay, but I gotta know. I don't know much about it. I have to read about it and see if what you said is even true.
It is true. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you about that. We're not letting them have nuclear weapons. Trust me, there's nobody in the store.
Maybe they shouldn't have. Shit, there's a whole bunch of people coming in line. 1 minute, please. I'll be right there for all your t-shirt needs.
So she takes happy pills in the morning.
No, it's just that I just got here, so I haven't had to actually deal with anyone yet.
I see. So once you deal with people,
Then it's just, they take my soul.
oh Lord, you're supposed to love the people that come into your
I
store,
do. I try. I start like that.
and then it ends.
By
3 hours. 3 hours.
Soon, I'm like, I gotta go.
3 hours she does, and she can't handle it. Well, I thank you for the
Thank you
update on
so
the
much
aliens
For
and
the
everything.
opportunity to
Mhm.
come and be on your show.
Yeah, it's going to be posted today, by the way. Any last words that you want to mention? Anything about aliens? Anything about
we're gonna
swimming with
go to the
dolphins?
exhibit. Me and you and Jeannie and Eric, and we're gonna come back with part 2 of what we saw and our conclusion of the aliens.
Whether or not we believe at the exhibit, whether or not they are real or not, or they're just speculating.
Yes, and we're gonna take that information that we get from the exhibit, and we're gonna make our own decisions, and then we're gonna come back and tell you all about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I thank you for your time. You can take off your headset now, and you have a blessed day.
You do the same thing.
All right, goodbye. Well, that was that. That's Jen. Say goodbye to Jen. Go buy a T-shirt at Harborware. She's a cool person, but honestly, I don't believe that we have or we should not have the ability to be able to tell other countries what to do. Like, I don't know. There's just certain things I don't agree with, and there's certain things I do agree with. Would love your opinions on the facts that we mentioned today. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe they exist? Do you believe that they are living amongst us today? Because that is really what they say. They say that the aliens are living amongst us today. Now, is that true or not? I personally have not seen an alien come into my store. Now, mind you, I've had people that act like aliens come into my store. You're going to say, I know it. How do you know they're not aliens? I don't. I guess I don't. But have you ever seen one without a shadow of a doubt that you know that they're aliens? Have you ever seen a Bigfoot? Have you ever seen the Loch Ness Monster? All these things that have been going on for so long. How do you know they're real? How do you know they exist? I was talking to somebody the other day about aliens, and they said they saw one. I knew somebody that had a chip put in by aliens. So I clearly said to the person, why don't you have the chip removed and sell it? You'd probably get millions. Oh, if the chip was removed, I would die. Well, that's a bad side effect. But seriously, a chip right here, implanted into them from an alien ship. He said it was proven. That everybody knows about it is proven. I don't remember her being famous on TV with an alien chip inside her, with an X-ray showing the alien chip. Now my Bijan has a chip, but that's only in case he runs away and we can find him. If she has a chip, yeah, this is not meant as a joke, but if she has a chip on her shoulder, or in her shoulder, if you had a chip implanted into your shoulder by an alien, would you or would you not want to remove that and sell it? I would. I would sell it. I'd get. It's priceless. Or does everybody have one and we don't know it? Do aliens exist? I want your feedback on this. I want you to hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get on this video. Do you believe in the aliens? Personally, I believe we are not the only beings that are alive in this universe or other universes. That's my take. Why would God just make this one planet and say, okay, I'm retiring? Does it make sense? Definitely, aliens have been talked about since the beginning of time. We are not alone. But in my opinion, there's nothing to be afraid of. I read recently in an article on Google, which it has to be true, right? That aliens have already killed humans. Huh? Well, how do they know that? What's the proof behind that? I need comments on this, guys. I want your opinion on it. Until next time, have a blessed day.